Alright, so things that I'm doing to fix my Sano issue is first making sure that my damn camera's on the right setting. I had it set at cloudy, so it was making the red stand out a hell of a lot more than what it actually is. I mean, you can still see I got some Sano buildup, you know, but it's not as red as my last video. Here's my worst spot right here, you know, and then right there. So is what I did. I went ahead and I put my other hydro Corolla pump in there, the 1400. That one's just kind of beaten behind the rocks. If I got them both out here in the front, it's too much. It sends that thing swaying around too much, pushes my leather over. I mean, it's too much circulation, you know. So I got that one blowing kind of across the length of the tank, and then this one here, as you can see, it's just kind of pushing back behind it. I don't know how much of that's going to help for out here in the front, but we'll see. You know, that coral there is usually laying down. I could give a shit about that one. That's just a piece that the bluefin damsel had pulled off and planted itself. So that's one thing that I'm doing to fix the issue, is I just added the other pump in there. So we'll see what happens, and I'll show you what I've done in the refugium to change that. Okay, so the changes in the refugium. Now I know I've got enough flow going through the refugium. It's a little over 800 gallons an hour, but I don't think I had enough flow within the refugium area. So I had put a MaxiJet 600 in here, but I think that was it was too much. It was pushing the longer leafy shit. It was pushing it all the way over. The Cheeto was banging itself off of the sides, off of the bottom, and it was breaking apart. You know, so within a half an hour of running the 600 in here, that little pre-filter on the bottom of the MaxiJet was just clogged with Cheeto. So I went to the 400, and I think it's given me enough. You know, I got a little bit of swaying over here. You know, that leafy shit there is moving around pretty good. You know, right there, it's keeping the Cheeto moving around and tumbling without beating the hell out of it. So, you know, before, like I said, I got over 800 gallons an hour flowing through it, but it wasn't, I don't think it was enough inner refuge movement. I had to actually take some fishing line and I had to tie the Cheeto up so it was, you know, getting the overflow from my skimmer, and it was growing barely at all. You know, it was a little bit smaller than that when I got it. So I'm hoping with this 400, you know, it's keeping it moving. It's tumbling decent. I got enough flow. You know, my problem was inner refugium circulation. When I had the smaller sump refugium, I didn't have a problem with the red Sano at all. You know, and then I went to this bigger one, and now I've got red Sano all over the tank. I've got it in here, you know, so hopefully this will take care of it. You know, without subtracting the deep sand bed, it's 22 gallon refugium area. You know, minus the sand bed, it's still like 19 gallons. So, you know, I think I just needed more inner tank circulation. Like I said, it's keeping the Cheeto floating around and moving. Got a lot of current. You know, I've cut that the Chalupa out of there already twice. You know, I thought I had it completely out, and it's grown back, you know, massive. It's a jungle in there. You know, you see how thick everything really is in there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's in there pretty thick. The long leafy shit, the Chalupa. You know, I'd like to get rid of the Chalupa completely. I keep it trimmed back so it doesn't go sexual and fuck up my tank. But I can't do nothing until the Cheeto starts to grow. So, see what happens. MaxiJet 400 for inner circulation. I also did change my Fosband media in my reactor. the GFO. I put new GFO in it. I think that's enough of a flow rate in there. Yeah, it seems to be moving around pretty decently. So, and I also went ahead and I cleaned out my canister completely, put new filter media in there, and new activated carbon. I slowed the water flow in the skimmer and turned up the micro bubble flow, so it's getting more of a skim time.